Hey guys, Twitch JCB here. I would like to discuss with you guys on my experiences with Rift of the NecroDancer. I started off in the tutorial to learn how to play the main portion of the game, the Rhythm Rift. A series of monsters will be heading down our screen as we will need to press the correct button at the right time once they have landed on the action row. However, the main thing is to understand all the different patterns and sounds from them to use our sight and hearing to respond. On top of that, we would have our own health bar, we would need to protect, and our main goal is to complete the song without reaching to 0 or else it will be game over. To help us if an enemy has passed through our defenses is food we can grab during the songs to recover any health we have lost. Also, there is a vibe power meter that can be used for invincibility for a short period of time to help with the tricky notes that's given us problems, or if we are sufficient enough without it, then we can gain multiplier bonuses to gain more points to our score and achieve a better rank at the end. I had to use this meter effectively throughout my playthrough as some of the songs get tough really fast in the later episodes. Ideally, the tutorial was very helpful going through all of the different mechanics as it plays a big part in the story mode, as I decided to go into it while choosing the normal difficulty. The story mode starts up with our main character Cadence trying to figure out where she is after falling through a portal. A mysterious person appears as we decide to follow them towards a rift to start our adventure into uncovering on how we can return back to our normal world. This mode is laid into episodes and chapters as our story sections tell the events through dialogue between the characters, and Rhythm Rift is the obstacle of monsters that's in our way to pass through. It is easy to follow as we learn more about this world along with new characters that Cadence has history with, as they will be able to assist us on what is going on. At certain parts in the story, we get to play the minigames, which puts us into situations outside of the rift to help our allies with their problems. We would follow an instruction before we start to learn what action we would need to respond to at the right time. At times, we would need to adjust ourselves to the tempo whenever it does change. There are funny moments that I enjoyed while doing this, such as helping Suzu to relax, and we would need to be the mediator to stop every distraction like slapping her phone away. Later in the story, we start to realize the rifts are connected to certain monsters that have been draining away the emotions from our allies as they later become the bosses in each of the episodes that we need to take care of. The boss battles work as we would have to dodge their attacks before we are able to deal a counter-strike blow. They each have their own method attacking us, which make each of these encounters unique in their own way while trying to keep up with the tempo. The accessibility is great as all different levels of skill can jump in and choose one of the difficulties provided. Even when I lose a couple of times during the Rhythm Rift parts, they offer if I can auto skip this song to carry on with the story. I would rather take the challenge, but it's for everyone that may not be able to keep up with the beat but wants to relax and take it easy, enjoying the story and seeing what happens in the end. The soundtrack plays its part as it's easy to follow through with the beat and we get to enjoy the composition it delivers. After playing the same song a couple of times, it's easy for me to hum these notes as it becomes a routine in my brain to perform with ease, as it drives on the repetition to master these songs over and over again for replay value. Lastly, the hand-drawn art style is superb as we get to see them in every aspect as its subtle colors are varied and it's nice on the eyes while enjoying the story. It's also a cool effect seeing Cadence vibing with the beat in each of the songs, where it helps visually on the screen to keep in tune if we opt to use this choice instead of hearing it. Overall, Rift of the NecroDancer is a great rhythm game as it delivers catchy songs and art style to the characters while providing it in creative ways to keep the story entertaining. If any of you guys have any experiences with this game, feel free to share in the comments, and I hope you have a wonderful day.